Welcome to the lowest low of Le Mans Ultimate, the dredges, split 26 or so, I think. For those of you unfamiliar with the channel, this is I've made an AI commentator who commentates my races, but today I'm going to add a little bit of commentary myself, or a little bit of my musings from the car. I hope you enjoy.
Daniel Bourne in P4. We're hearing whispers from the paddock that it... Wait, what? Murugaran's Aston Martin and Cumpy's BMW are gone! They've just vanished from the grid! Did they get a call? Was it a secret pact? The stewards are just shrugging! This is madness! It promotes Weird to pole and Daniel Bourne...
Oh, this is amazing. We've made up 2 positions and it hasn't even started yet. I don't know what happened to P1 and P2.
The remaining gladiators are forming up. The tension is a thick, palpable fog over the Temple of Speed. Green, green, green. The symphony of chaos begins. Bourne is bogging down. What is happening?
Just keep it
on your right side.
Just keep it nice clean.
He's still there.
Scalded cat. Woo! The Porsche is into the Redifilo, and it's wheel-to-wheel madness. Bourne and his teammate Hoppy are practically sharing paint, a terrifying McLaren duet through the first chicane. And Hopper bullies his way through. You've
taken a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
So far so good. It wasn't bad at all. I think everybody made it through the first corner okay. It's just quite surprising for the low splits here.
And while they squabble, Weird is just gone. He's checked out. A phantom in the Porsche, leaving them to their petty squabbles. He must be laughing as he builds a monstrous lead over the pack.
I think I'm quicker than this McLaren in front of me.
And third, it looks orderly, but I don't buy it. Radio chatter from Bourne's car is just white noise. Is he playing a lullaby over the radio? This isn't racing. It's a calculated, gentle Sunday drive to keep the baby from waking up. He's deliberately staying behind his teammate, trying to create a smooth...
I'm not going to do anything too...
The gap behind is now 0.47.
Just yet. I want you to just keep safe, don't crash.
It's eerily quiet today. Spielberg is hunting down Hoppy. He's got a massive run. He's going to try a move into Parabolica. Further back, Jeffrey and Rakowski are locked in a ferocious private war for 15th. Oh, and Rakowski dips a wheel into the gravel trap at Ascari. A rookie mistake that's filled his tires with stones and grit. He's going to be a sitting duck on the long straight leading up to the Parabolica. And he does run wide! Jeffrey pounces, they touch!
The top 2 are pulling away a little bit, but also I'm not pushing too hard. I think I should be okay.
Spielberg is a predator in his mirrors, stalking him into the first chicane. The pressure is immense. Contact! Spielberg has tagged him. He's hit...
That was inevitable.
Sector 1 is green. You've got a little bit of bodywork damage there.
Okay, so let's just regroup, try catch up.
1, 2, 5, 10 cars stream past. The lullaby has turned into a heavy metal concert in that cockpit. And he rejoins way down the order. Daniel Bourne, from a podium position, is now languishing in 14th. I hope the baby has a good set of noise.
So with this AI, I actually have no idea what he's saying right now because I ran it after the race.
The car in front of us is Lucas.
Three-way brawl for the final podium spot. No allegiances here. And Spielberg is playing dirty. He's weaving, he's braking erratically, trying to intimidate Jones, shoving the McLaren around like a schoolyard bully. This is outrageous driving. We're hearing Spielberg's radio. Tell that Mercedes to get out of the way. He can't see the apex of a corner. The audacity. He causes a collision, and now he's blaming everyone else on the track for existing. And look at this. While the prima donnas are squabbling, Robert in the Lamborghini has silently crept up to 5th place. He's a ghost, a phantom of opportunism, picking up the pieces while the others tear each other apart. A beautiful, silent assassination. Spielberg is relentless. He's showing the nose of his McLaren down the inside of Jones at Ascari. A little feint, a whisper. He gets a phenomenal run out of the final corner, the Parabolica. He's hooked it up perfectly. They are side by side down the main straight. A brutal drag race. 2 warriors refusing to yield an inch of tarmac as they thunder towards the braking zone for turn 1. This but the Mercedes power is just too much. That German engineering is a rocket ship in a straight line.
Catching up to the back of the pack again. I'm quite a bit quicker than these guys.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Oh, someone's off. We've got a Ferrari
Looks like
Despite the drama, the top 10 cars are still connected by an invisible string. No one is getting away. It's a tense, coiled spring of a race, ready to explode at any moment. Every corner is a potential flashpoint for more unhinged drama. But look at Spielberg's driving for all his
we'll be warned about track limits.
terrifying thing to watch. He is a man on... That McLaren is a demon in the corners, dancing on the curbs, but it's a slug on the straights compared to the Mercedes. Further back, there's a vicious scrap brewing. Redon's red McLaren and Lalonde's Porsche are trading paint and insults. This is less like racing and more like a demolition. Now Kuleza, in the other Porsche, wants to join the party. He's sniffing around the back of Lalonde. Double dive, contact.
The gap to P14 behind is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Enjoying this little battle in front here, but I know how it's going to go. This is Monza.
The air between them is thick with betrayal and the promise of imminent, spectacular revenge. This isn't... And there it is. Redon sends it down the inside at Parabolica. Lalonde drives right into... They hit again. Or malice. They are both spit. And that is the end of the road for both of them. Two cars wrecked, two egos shattered. They're sitting in the gravel trap, stewing in their own incompetence.
Within the track limits.
Left side. Keep this line. Still there. Still with you. Hold your line. You are clear on the left.
The blame game has begun, and amidst all that chaos, Daniel Bourne has quietly climbed to P12. He's now hunting down Ryan Jeffrey for P11. The comeback is on, but is he driving angry, or is he just trying to find a rhythm for the baby?
On the left side.
He's lost all momentum. Here comes Bourne, smelling an opportunity, ready to pounce on the wounded Cadillac. This is a gift. Bourne thinks better of it. He shows his nose again into Lesmo 2. He's playing with him, a cat toying with a mouse. What is this psychological warfare? Is he trying to lull Odinsov into a fault?
Straight to try and get this guy.
Honey, Daddy's just overtaking a Cadillac. So it's Jeffrey, Odinsov, and the lurking Bourne, all in a magnificent three-car tango for that final spot in the top. Bourne is shadowing Odinsov, waiting for the perfect moment. His radio just crackled to life. Just let me pass. I have a sleeping child in here. Is he actually broadcasting that to the other drivers? This is a new level of psychological...
That was an optimistic move over there. He's running a bit wide, so
It's a perfect exit from Parabolica to get the slipstream. This is where Monza overtakes her Bourne, in the slipstream on that impossibly long front straight. But Jeffrey has seen it. He moves to the inside line, a classic defensive maneuver. He's saying, if you want this position, you'll have to go the long, hard way around the outside. A veteran move. And they...
I've got a lot more speed on him here. This has to be it. I'd like to go to the inside, but he's got to come in.
Now Bourne makes his move on Jeffrey. He's got a great run out of the chicane. He pulls alongside the Aston Martin down the Curva Grande. What a
I've been surprised how clean the racing speed
That's the stuff, and I've some more of that. Go in front is Jeffrey.
A beautiful, clean overtake around the outside. Woo! Daniel Bourne is up to P11. And we're back. Daniel Bourne, having finally cleared Jeffrey, now finds himself 2.7 seconds behind him. He must have received word from the pit wall that the coast is clear. Oh, and here comes more trouble for the beleaguered Spielberg. Kumpies, who started on pole and then vanished, is back. He's in the BMW, now in P6, and he is absolutely stalking the wounded McLaren of Spielberg for 5th place. Where did he even come from? They're storming down the main straight, heading for the braking zone of the first chicane. Kumpies sends it deep. Contact again. Spielberg gets punted. Kumpies just barged him out of the way and sent him bouncing across the sausage curbs.
Been kind of in no man's land for a while. Here I'm catching up to the back again.
Again, the silent assassin. He just glides past the flailing Spielberg. This is like watching a car crash But Spielberg isn't done. He's fighting back, trying to get the position back from Robert immediately. The man has no quit. He thinks better of it. He pulls back in line. A rare moment of clarity, perhaps. Or is he just reloading for another chaotic assault? Spielberg is incandescent with rage on the radio. Where did the BMW come from? Did you not see him? Are you watching? He's tucked right under the rear wing of the Lamborghini, getting a massive tow. And he pulls alongside Robert as they head towards Parabolica. He's going for it. More contact. They're banging wheels through the fastest corner on the track. They're still locked together, neither driver willing to give an inch. This is absolutely mesmerizing, Now Spielberg switches to the outside line, trying to find some way, any way past the Lamborghini. What a battle! Robert brakes incredibly early for the chicane. What is he doing? Is he playing games? Oh, it was a genius move! He compromised his entry to get a perfect exit and holds the position. And that V10 Lamborghini is just singing down the main straight. It's an orchestra. Baronet Bay. And Robert is now pulling away. He's broken the spirit of Spielberg for now. That defensive masterclass has given him the breathing room he needed. Down in the Lamborghini pit, they're cheering like they've won the championship. They just outfoxed the most aggressive man on the circuit, and they did it with intellect, not brute force. It's a victory for cunning over chaos. A beautiful moment in this unfolding drama. And after all that, look who has benefited. Daniel Bourne, Mr. Smooth and Steady, has climbed his way up to 9th place. Incredible. But he has no time to rest. Bulla, in another McLaren, is now glued to his gearbox. Another challenge for our sleep-deprived hero. He can't...
I've been trying to catch Jeffrey up front, but I've got another McLaren right behind me.
Is manageable, but can he close it without waking the baby? Bourne's pace has been inconsistent since Spielberg spun him out. There must be some underlying damage to that McLaren. He's fighting the car, you can see it. Is the alignment off? Is the floor damaged? He's driving a wounded machine, making this even more heroic. We see Jeffrey carving through the Ascari chicane, and way in the background, you can just about see Bourne's McLaren.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
It's on the radio! My goodness! While Bourne is broadcasting his parental woes to the world, he's forgotten about the car behind him. Bullo is closing the gap, ready to pounce on his distracted and emotionally compromised teammate. This is pure... He's just... focused on Jeffrey ahead, that he's completely blind to the shark circling behind him. This is a classic case of tunnel...
Yellow flag.
They're going to make a position here. Just get out the way, get out the way.
Sector 2 is now green, we think. And
He's spun at Lesmo too, and Bourne cruises past. What is this? As Mark Anthony rejoins, it's 3 McLarens abreast. Bourne, the recovering Anthony, and the attacking Bullo. This is and Bullo makes a decision. He smartly tucks in behind Bourne.
Well, that escalated quickly. I think we only have a lap left.
Tack, a clever, cold, calculated move. He is exploiting his teammate's singular focus. He's so close, he's pushing him. This is textbook bump drafting down the... And he pulls out! Bullo is alongside Bourne. He used the push to perfection, and now they're barreling towards the Parabolica side by side. What a move! What a betrayal of the McLaren Brotherhood! He's woken the baby! They are still side by side through the epic sweep of Parabolica.
He's still with you.
Lap 155.3.
He's still there. He's still there.
Line for the first chicane. That should be the position saved. The preferred line. He's defended it perfectly. He's held on against the ambush.
Still there.
Don't hit me.
Clear left.
Did he feel a vibration? Did he hear a cry from the passenger seat? He just yielded! And this McLaren civil war has allowed Odintsov in the Cadillac to close right in. He's back in this fight, ready to pick up the pieces from their squabbling. Through the first chicane they pour, a multicolored snake of desperation. Bourne gets a terrible exit. He was too cautious, too gentle, and now Mark Anthony is all over him, looking to reclaim the position he lost just moments ago.
Caracas has stacked it. The car in front is bin. Green flag in sector 2.
He's running hard. He's slow. I'm going to get him straight.
Car left.
A shot, he runs wide, and Bourne, with his gentle tire-saving style, just sails past him on the inside. You cannot write this stuff. His careful driving has... And through the Ascari complex they fly. Daniel Bourne is back up to P8. He's retaken the position through nothing more than his opponent's mistake. It's a victory for tranquility over aggression.
My hands are sweating. I think I need racing gloves.
From the other McLaren of Mark Anthony, the Hunters, Anthony looks to the inside, into Parabolica, and he backs out of it. It was just a feint, a ghost of a move designed to unsettle Bullo. Pure psychological games.
I'm slow again. They're going to get me on the straight. I just want to try and cover the inside.
Back on his tail. Bula gets the slipstream down the main straight once more. But Bourne has learned his lesson. He moves to defend the inside line immediately. Bula has misjudged it.
That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag.
Bourne is already past him. Another and now Bullo is under attack from Mark Anthony again. This is They're side by side through the Curva Grande. A terrifying ballet at over 180 miles per hour between teammates. And Mark Anthony makes the move stick. A clean, decisive pass. Bullo has fallen apart in this last. Unbelievable! We have a 4-car McLaren train, and Odintsov's Cadillac has tagged onto the back. This is the final lap. It's all going to be decided now. And who is leading this pack of papaya wolves? It's Spielberg. He has somehow recovered to be at the head of this magnificent battle.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
All over Bullo for position behind Bourne. Spielberg is further up the road. This battle is for 8th. The pressure is immense. Anthony is looking left, right. He's flashing his lights. He's doing everything he can to force him.
There's a really slow McLaren up front. We've only got Parabolica left of them.
Try to destroy each other. Apologies, Spielberg's leading Bourne. And Bourne pulls out of the slipstream.
There we go. Last corner.
Come from a sudden burst of aggression from Bourne. And Spielberg runs wide. He's been completely surprised by the move. Bourne is through into P7. He must have gotten the all clear from the pit wall. The baby is stirring, Daniel. Go, go, go!
Okay, we're done. Okay, pit stop requested.
The most delicate and bizarre race strategy I have ever witnessed. He nursed a damaged car. He begged his rivals to move. He drove with the gentleness of a feather. And then, on the very last lap, he unleashed a stunning overtake.